Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to Orb of Creation. Alright, I want to talk about a couple of things that we got at the end of the last episode. First of all, we started to transmute these two resources. So it looks like we're stable about 11,000 energy. And obviously I'll be able to buy a lot more of this later on. And we're getting 1 per second of our combat resource. This will be a bit more expensive to buy, but we'll be able to get a few more of those, and that'll help sustain me in these fights. The other thing we got was I finally bought a bunch of levels of this, now that I have the energy for it without having to cast a spell. This wasn't that important to me, but I think these are important late game stats. And that's another thing that I'm going to be talking more about this episode, is just what my plan is for this run. Obviously, we're nearing the end. We've only got a few upgrades here and there to get. And so I'm going to talk about exactly how far I'm planning to go. Now, we can get Storm Blasting here. And we have, I believe, 1 additional spell. Yeah, I never unlocked this. So we've got Supernova, which does it to a row. Not sure that I care about that compared to Solar Flare, which hits all enemies and slows them. I guess the one thing about this is it does a lot more damage. There's a 16-second cooldown compared to Solar Flare has a 7-second cooldown. Alright, and then we have 2 spells that require Storm Blasting, so let's go ahead and pick that up. So for this we need Cognitive Discs, and for this we need Wizard Wood. I already spent those resources on other things, so I'll have to pick that up later. Alright, so let's head over to the rituals. There are 1 or 2 more things. I'm going to go ahead and level up Extraction as much as possible. And then want to level up Potential so that I have a larger capacity for some of these resources. Let's see, how much is this increasing it by? Just 8 for the ceremony each time I do that. It is not very much. Oh, that's amusing. It threw that into my slot there. Let's just get rid of that. Alright, I know I'm capped out on resources right now, but I want to go ahead and run this last ritual. It's the only one we haven't done. It doesn't really grant anything that I care about, but I'm going to go ahead and run it just so we can see what this last type of enemy is. And it's got healers, which give Ectoplasm and Spectral Dust. So, maybe I'll very quickly just run through here and buy some Resilience and Dexterity, Concentration. Let's go ahead and get some levels of, I guess I'll get both Memory and Deep Memory. Give me some additional capacity. And let's see, Ceremony is close to cap. Let's get some points of meditation. Oh yeah, Destruction is nice. Go ahead and get a bunch of those. Alright, and then we got Wood, Amber, Water, and Elementia. Let's head over to the workshop. Oh yeah, I wanted to see how much I can improve my wood capacity with the satchel now. It's actually quite an improvement. Let's just buy a few more levels of that. Okay, so wood, we can go Carpentry Station, followed by, let's just get some more Conducting Stations. Let's take this up to level 70. A good way to spend Amber. We've got Water and Elementia are going to be in the Alchemy tab. Go ahead and get the Infusion. That'll reduce the cost of brewing. And actually, I just realized if I get a lot of levels of this, that's going to help a lot with my need for these 2 resources. That's going to get really expensive pretty quick, though. All right, let's see. I don't really have anything else to spend this on. Let's just throw it into the cauldron. Now, Transmutation Mastery. This is something I want to spend a lot on now. And this is going to increase my soul quality. I probably want to put points into that as well. That's going to cost a lot of ectoplasm to level up, though. Alright, let's just get 1 point in there for right now. And I'm going to head back over to the rituals, and let's go ahead and run this ritual. This isn't capped out yet. We'll just help it along a little bit. Alright, we've got blasters. Fire massive attacks. Alright. So I think those are the, I remember these. These are the, like the one-shot enemies. You can see they have a little skull icon there. Go ahead and charge up a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out before he kills me. Getting to the point where it's going to be hard to finish these. This is where that slowing attack would help. I'm going to have to swap that in soon. Don't think I'm going to be able to take this one out. I could get lucky. Oh, I did get him. And this one is going to have a healer helping him along, but we should be okay. Alright, we beat level 9. Let's go ahead and charge up my blaze while I'm letting this healer heal itself. $39,000. Probably not going to be able to do this. Nope. Still made it. Alright. 84,000. Yeah, this is hopeless. Even though he doesn't have a healer, just can't do the damage enough. Alright, 338 ectoplasm, as well as 50 spectral dust. Pretty good. Let's see, those have a 30% chance and a 20% chance for those resources. So that's actually a pretty good way to farm that. Especially since they can't really hurt me until they get their large hit off, so I don't have to worry about any of my defensive stats. So I might swap out to the, I might throw in one of those slowing spells and farm on here for a bit. Let's go ahead and jump into the Mysticism tab. I'm going to go ahead and continue to put points in Extraction, just to get more and more spoils out of these. And, let's see, I don't really need to put anything into Soul right now. Let's see, those require things that... Well, this one I could create relatively quickly. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. I want to go ahead and push this thing with the, with the resources I'm currently set up to farm. So Heavy Scholar, Solar Flare. Let's, drop Scholar, first of all. Problem with this is it has a 34-second cooldown. 7-second cooldown and applies slowed. I think it's mainly the slow effect that I care about. So let's pop this Conjure Blaze out of there. Let's throw a Solar Flare in. And I'm going to level up my Firebolts once more to give myself more DPS. Alright, that's going to start to cost quite a bit. I guess I could have done an efficient solar flare. I doubt it really matters, though. Alright, this has a 27-second cooldown. I'm going to go ahead and overcharge the blaze before we jump into this. Let's go to rituals. I'm just going to run the same one again. Alright, so that's capped out. Alright, so by the time I get down to here, this is already refreshed. That's a good sign. Although I haven't been casting as much as I could. Alright, let's go ahead and charge up again. Alright, I didn't even try casting my solar flare yet. So that's on 5. I've got to remember that. I guess once we get to... Yeah, this is going to be a harder level, so I'll cast that. That's going to slow him down, in theory. Do that again here. Alright, I'm going to kill one of the healers, and then let's charge up. Okay, let's see if with the slowing effect I can take this guy out. Gonna dump all the DPS into him. Looks like the slowing effect is enough to do it. Unclear if it's gonna be enough with this guy, though. Nope. Now, I don't think he actually charged up enough to hit me. I think, maybe I ran out of health. Alright, well that's a ton of ectoplasm and spectral dust again. Let's see, what does endurance do? That's stability capacity. Alright, let's go ahead and buy these. So this is going to increase my ability to buy upgrades with those stats. And go ahead and get the printing station as well for additional paper. And scrolls. Let's just go ahead and check the other stats here. Okay, so I can get some levels of dimensional prowess. It's going to take a while to get this up to max. But this is going to help me get more capacity for everything. Empowered Rest is uninteresting. This is an unpurchasable upgrade, as is Lifestone. I'm going to go ahead and buy this just to get it off the list, even though I don't really need it. Let's see, can I afford... I can't really max out my potion pouch yet. Alright, we are very close to having everything purchased, so I think this is a good time to start talking about my plans for the endgame of this. So I want to try to push a little bit just to see how powerful I can get, and this is going to be kind of complicated because there's a lot of upgrades. Like, let's just look at some of the upgrades here. So this, I could upgrade this a bunch, right? But it's not really going to do anything for me. It doesn't really make me significantly more powerful. Same for this one, this one. Now this increases capacities. So in a sense, this could make me, right, because I could cast more powerful spells with this. I didn't realize that aptitude was giving transmutation speed now. So I'm just going to look through some of these. Reserves is another one that helps, and this is actually so cheap right now. Let's just get maybe 50 levels of that. Okay, this trifecta, memory, deep, and cognitive mastery, those together are going to give me the majority of my capacity gains for these 4 stats. So those are going to make me more powerful in the sense that they'll allow me to buy other upgrades that cost those particular stats. And I'll have to see how those network together. Dexterity, not really that important. Concentration helps a little bit because of the mana quality. Spell duration is pretty nice. Meditation increases the wisdom effect, so that does increase capacities. This is a little bit effective. It's gonna help me get further in rituals, not that important in the long run though. Okay, so that's all the wizardry upgrades. Let's take a look. Okay, so this, I'm mostly gonna be just buying these 2 things. And these 2 together will increase how much stuff I can hold. So those are going to be the upgrades to focus on there. Now the workshop is going to be really complicated. Clearly, this is a powerful upgrade. And this requires Elementia. And Elementia is increased by this. So I'm going to want to essentially go to the world, buy these things to increase my ability to buy this, which will increase my ability to have large amounts of these 3 stats. And then this will increase the quality of those. This is interesting in that I can buy it as much as I want. Because it doesn't require stat or things that are capped. So I'm probably going to want to put a huge amount of points into that. And in fact, let me just think about this. Yeah, so something like this, the more of these I buy, the more I'll be able to afford, for instance, of this upgrade, which will increase my mana capacity. I'm not sure how much mana capacity is going to matter in the long run. If we look at the spells available to us, there is one. I think there's a way to significantly decrease costs. See, that's mana capacity, which I guess in itself, yeah, I'll just be able to have a huge amount of this if I do a high level one of those. Let me see here. Condensed time is obviously going to be really strong in the late game. Is this the one? Well, this increases mana rate. But it costs a lot of energy. I don't think that's the one. Here we go. Non-augment spell cost. Might not be what I'm looking for. Alright, maybe it's not a spell. definitely remember seeing something. Oh look, all my stuff has capped out while I've been talking about this. Let's go ahead and put more points into extraction, and instead of potential, which one was the soul one that I wanted to buy? Yeah, we'll buy transmutation mastery. I'm also going to buy efficiency. And let's do power and some speed as well. Guess I might as well buy another point of infusion. Alright, where was I? I'm definitely going to have to do some of this off camera. For right now, let's see, do I want to do more combat and generate more resources that way? What else do I have to buy? Soon I'm going to have to do a really big crafting run. But I think I want to try to get my resource capacities larger first. I don't really have anything there that I need to buy. I think maybe in alchemy. Yeah, here's one that costs soul that I was considering. Gonna want to continue to get a few levels of this just for the spoils. Yeah, it looks like I need to do another crafting run. I need more, let's see, where is that? I need more of these, the soul shards. And I believe there's something in here that I need the cognitive discs for. Don't remember which thing it is. It's not the Thaumic Stone. I don't really care about that upgrade. But I'm virtually certain there's another one of those in here. Oh yeah, here's another thing. This gives control quality. Alchemic Command. I can afford a bunch of levels of this because of all the paper I've got. And this is also increasing my control capacity. Not really that significantly. I think that's mostly from my other stats. But certainly getting the additional quality from this is very nice. So let's take this up to, I don't know, 44, I guess. It's as much as I can afford right now. Continue getting an improvement to the brewing cost. This also helps with the costs for brewing. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more ritual run. And then let's switch over to my condensed time tab and start to generate some of these resources. I also want to start doing some brewing again soon, but I think that might wait for the next episode. Let's go to the world real quick and buy another level of that. Let's see, 23,000 of these. I don't want to buy that right now. I need those for other stuff. Alright, we're capped out on Blaze. I think I will generate some anyway. Get ready to run Harmony again. And yeah, I'm gonna have to find that thing that will pick the costs down, because that's gonna be very important for the late game. The other thing is there's no real point to this. I mean, there's nothing new to get to after this point. So I might only do like 1 or 2 more episodes of this, just playing around with it, and then just wait for the new version. Alright, I should have saved one, but just charge up for a bit and then slow them with this. I should actually blow this guy. It looks like he continues to get less and less slow over time. So I could actually... Whoa. Let's see if I can take this guy out real quick. Okay, that was not what I expected. I actually ran out of resources. I'm going to try to slow this guy multiple times and see if I can... Because I don't think I have the mana to... looks like I'm going to run out anyway. We're on level 12. This probably wasn't possible to beat anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to generate my blaze and let him kill me, because I'm not going to be able to do anything to him. Alright, I'm going to buy probably 2 levels of extraction. And then... let's start buying some spiritual control. And wasn't there one other thing that cost ectoplasm? I'm also going to need ectoplasm for crafting. Powered rest costs ectoplasm. That's one of the last things I'll pick up. I don't really care about that upgrade. Alright, it looks like there's nothing else really pressing, so let's get some levels of spiritual control. This is really just not an important upgrade. Thaumaturgy quality, I'm not really even close to needing that. Soul quality. Yeah, I'll buy a couple levels of it, but that's all I'm going to buy, I think. I'll buy 3. I think I'm actually just going to go ahead and keep putting points into extraction. There's got to be something else. I was sure there was another thing. Oh yeah, Transmute Energy. There we go. Let's put some points into that. Alright, so now we got 4 levels of that. Looks like we create over 1,000 per second. Yeah, it looks like around 2,000 per second, and then obviously we start to lose it once we get up above a certain amount, so we'll reach some sort of equilibrium point there. Looks like I wouldn't actually need to get too many more of these to just constantly have full energy. That would be pretty cool. Also, this is going to make setting up the Brainstorm combo a lot easier. Alright, one last thing before we end this episode, and then I'm going to go in and... Wait, I don't remember this being a thing. Oh, it's because I need Alchemic Command up to a certain level. Let's see, this requires level 46. Alright, so we'll be able to get that off the list. Much... I think I can buy all of these. Alright, so that's off the list. That'll be done soon. Just have... This is easy. I just need to do a crafting session. Workshop, we're actually out of upgrades. Yeah, we're really close here. I'm going to need to transmute these. Let's go to the loadout where I have some condensed times. And let's start condensing. And you know what? I can actually go into transmutations and get a bunch of levels of transmute space. That'll make that a lot quicker. Let's see, do I want to buy more of them? Yeah, I guess I want to buy more of them. And then you condensing time. Alright, that is really expensive now. So I think I'll leave that. Let's go in and start spending... Oh yeah, and this fills out my energy completely. I wonder if that's... Yeah, I can actually buy a bunch of these as well now, as well as... let's see. Aptitude gives transmutation speed. This is this costs mana though. Where's the one that costs energy? It's gotta be right in here somewhere. Agility. This gives cooldown speed. I'll get a couple levels of it. Let's go ahead and do another one of these. Base is almost capped out. Yeah, cooldown speed is a pretty good stat for right now. Alright, let's go into the world. Another level of that. One more level of this. We can continue buying dimensional prowess. And this is going to increase, yeah, my elemental capacity, so we can go buy another level of infused cauldron. Alright, so that's done. We got one upgrade here. 2 levels of this to buy. And then this upgrade. So we got 4 upgrades to buy. 5 if you count the one that I have avoided all this time. So something else I'm thinking about. With the rate that I can create energy, it costs 500 energy to generate the wizard wood. And then with my spells cast, I think I can get somewhere on the order of, like, let's just say times 1,000, because I'll be able to get some upgrades. So 500 energy is 1,000 wood, so it's a 2-to-1 ratio. Assuming I can generate the wood quickly enough, I don't think that's going to be a problem. So 647,000 energy is going to be over 1 million of this. And I can generate that multiple times over the course. So I'm going to be able to get many, many times what I have here if I just do a simple crafting plus condensed time. Alright, that's going to be really good. I'm going to have to do that. Not to mention the fact that, you know, I can increase it with this. I can continue to buy these, which not only increase the crafting, but also increase the wood quality. Yeah, I've got a lot of options to open up here. I don't know exactly how I'm going to play this out, because I think the episodes will be very time-consuming if I just try to do everything that I'm planning to do on screen. And it's like, this isn't really part of the game. This is just me doing some extra stuff at the end. So I think I'm finally going to do some off-camera stuff. So I'll probably like just go through and buy a bunch of levels of things that I can afford a bunch of in here. Just do a bunch of planning. I'll probably try to set up some spell combos and some of my potions. And then I'll come back and show you guys what I come up with. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.